Hey y'all, I am back. And this is really, really impromptu. I am sitting here cleaning up from some work that I was doing and trying to get things organized for this haul video that I'm doing. And, getting my kitchen together so that I can cook for my family and, just, dealing with life in general. Okay. But I wanted to come and speak. And whoever receives this message, I'm pretty sure that there is going to be somebody out there that is going to understand, that's going to overstand what I am saying. And there's going to be somebody out there that is going to not like what I am about to say. And I think that this is really important to speak about this real quickly, um, and to just keep it all the way a buck. I am probably one of the most sensitive and kind and patient people that a person will ever meet. But I think that it is important for me to uh, let people know this thing called spiritual boundaries. Now, I was looking at I was pulling some cards from my kitchen witch uh, deck, oracle deck, because, um, I was getting groceries and, wanted some direction from spirit because I do a lot of kitchen witchery. And, I asked spirits, I said, what can I get in my cupboard to assist me in, this spiritual situation that I am dealing with as far as with stalkers and people trying to force their energy and bad spirits onto people that want nothing to do with them. Uh, and understanding that there are some people that are very forceful, in particular when you're on YouTube with these unfamiliar spirits that you're not familiar with, that you want nothing to do with, and these people will try to use domination on people to get their way with people. I don't agree with this, especially if a person is not relevant to you. You should just leave people alone. Okay. Yes, hello, Oyela. Hello. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am sick of it. To the point where I got sick to my stomach because of it. And it makes me sick knowing that there are certain people that are trying to force their beliefs, trying to, and whatever that belief is, it's not even just about religion. It can be any belief that may be getting forced upon you on any capacity. That's just like there are some things that I may do that I like to do that someone else doesn't like to do. That's just like I like to eat chicken livers. I like liver. I like to make fried livers, and I like to make some mashed potatoes with them and some gravy with some onions. It's delicious. I love it. Some other people may not like it. Do those people have the right to tell me not to eat that? No. Or, whatever it is that you may have that is different, that is diverse from other people. Okay. If you like something, if you like to do something, no matter how disgusting a person may think it is, nobody has the right to punish or to come to you and talk about you. Or I think that people just need to turn away from people that are unfamiliar and stop trying to make people just like them. You're not going to be able to do that. People are going to fight back. So anyway, the cards that I pulled is sugar, blackberry, nutmeg, chamomile, nettle, which I believe I still have some nettle left, If not, I'll order some, and onion. Very often, I will put onion in my socks. And Spirit was telling me, like probably about 20 minutes ago, that it's important to do that, especially if there are certain journeys that you don't want to take. If you don't want to walk with certain people, putting onions in your socks, like for some reason, if I have like a stomach bug or just anything, I will put those onions in my socks and I am walking my path. So, I am one of those people to where if me and you don't mesh, you're not going to force yourself on me, especially when it comes to other women. And I love women. I have a great respect for women and men, but I think that especially when it is a woman that is trying to force herself, because if I've rejected anybody, it is because it's something about them that I don't like. I'm not going to go and, watch them and pay attention to them if I don't want to. You're not going to force. And that is happening a lot. This is happening a lot. And I am of an opinion that a woman, especially of my age, I should just be dealing with, of course, my clients, my students, my husband, my kids. And of course, it's so taboo for Jamila to have a husband because I have people that are in love with me with no good reason, like literally in a full-fledged fantasy relationship with me that doesn't exist. And they're fighting me, they're fighting over me, they're manipulating. It's so annoying. It really is. And I don't have any connection with these people. Most of the time when people are doing that is because they are trying to feed off of you in some kind of way. Now, I was looking at the cards and I said, sugar, because sugar is something that I would use for a love spell. Sugar is something that I would use if I would want a person to be nicer to me. Okay. However, interpreting this card, I don't need everybody to be nice to me. There's certain people in my life, hell yeah, you need to be nice to me because I love you and you love me and we're a big happy family. Okay? I have no problem with people not liking me. I don't, but it's when those people start to light candles and start to talk about you all day and running behind you and constantly trying to connect with your energy, constantly trying to manipulate you because they want to teach you a lesson. Because how dare you be okay with me not being okay with you not wanting anything to do with me? That is where I have an issue. Okay. So the sugar, I interpreted it as protection. And I'm going to look up the magical properties of sugar. I probably should have done that before I started this, but sugar, the key word is sweetness. So I feel like um, I'm not going to be fake with somebody that I don't like. If I don't like you, I just don't goddamn like you. I just don't like you. And I'm not going to be sweet to you. In fact, I'm not going to be anything to you. I would rather turn away from you and you don't exist to me, especially when you have done things to cause harm to me. So the sugar, I interpreted that as using it for protection. And I'm going to put the actual magical properties that I find of sugar, because people that don't like you, people that are bitter, people that you have walked away from for good reason, they will try to create this bitterness in your life. So I feel like, sugar will help to turn that into sweetness, turn the sours into sweet. Okay. Now, blackberry, the key word for that is invasive. And so blackberry, I took that as, a fruit of the earth. because I do believe in the fruits of the earth. I interpreted that as protection from people that are trying to be invasive. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I promise. Okay, guys, I'm back. My bad. Hopefully, okay, I'm back. Hopefully, you guys can hear me correctly. So, blackberry would be, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna look up the magical properties of this, and I will post it in the comment section. Nutmeg. The key word is luck. Okay, for that one. So, people, how I interpreted that was people trying to send bad juju, and nutmeg would help. Chamomile is the key word for this one is relax. And so the way I interpreted that is that people are sending inflammatory energy to you. And for some reason, I was not able to find my chamomile because I need to organize my herbs that are in my cabinet better. I need to get some little bins so that I can put the stuff in alphabetical order for when I'm refilling my jars. And so, I interpreted that as being able to help me relax. And then nettle, the key word is caution. And nettle is really good for warding off energy. Nettle is some good stuff. I've got to go in there and see if I have some of that stuff left because it is so good. And then onion. Okay. Onion helps to purge. Onion literally helps to pull negativity out of the body. Okay. So this whole thing, because here's what ends up happening. When you don't want something, when you don't want anything to do with a person, let's say you walk away from a family member. You ever walk away from a family member or either a friend and they don't know how to let go and let God? And they calling everybody. They calling your mama. They trying to get in contact with your kids. If they don't have a way of contacting your kids, then they're literally talking about your kid, and so it pisses me off. Hey, XO Beauty Body and 1EQL. It pisses me off that these people think that they have the right to violate your boundaries all the time. Like every day, they get up every day, they're obsessed. And maybe if you were like me, because I'm from the Midwest, okay, and so, and I live in the South now, and I'm not the type of person to put on a fake charm, to just, I'm going to be nice as pie, even to my enemies. I know the whole thing, kill them with kindness, but I'd rather you just stay where you're at and I just stay over here, and I'd rather not think about you. This is the type of person that I am, and I am not changing that. And I am very resentful towards people, especially some people that have spiritual knowledge. And you need to be careful because you can lose that trying to force people to validate you, trying to force people to be nice to you. Hey, how about you stop being obsessive and just leave people the hell alone? These people that can't accept when you want nothing to do with them. And instead of them just going and living their life, they'll start chasing and stalking and hawking. And I want to say this to those people, this right here to those people. People have a right to not like your ass. People have a right to be mean to you. If you've done something, exactly, if you've done something to violate somebody, it's not about forgiveness. I forgave you a long time ago. I just don't want to be bothered with you. I don't want to think about you. If you feel bad for what you've done, then go talk to God. That's where I'm at. This is with anybody. Anybody in this world. Anybody in this world. If you have a tiff with somebody and they've decided, I don't like this person, I don't agree with the things that they do, I don't have to be nice to you, I don't have to be cordial with you, I can just forget all about you. Obviously, if you've done something to me and you have created things like PTSD, you know, I've actually had symptoms of PTSD before, anxiety, angst. I've had tachycardia from some of the things that people have done. Just leave it alone and stop being obsessive and leave people alone. Stop doing subliminals. Look, if you are somebody that I'm supposed to be connected with, then I'm not going to feel as though I'm being sucked into oblivion. Then I'm okay with you. If you're somebody that I want nothing to do with, I am going to fight you to the bitter end for you to leave me the hell alone. And I don't have to go and say, oh, I just want to be nice to this person. And because that's called toxic. You know, positivity can be toxic too. If you're constantly just trying to be nice and love and light with people that are toxic and they know damn well they're toxic, then guess what? You're still going to be absorbing that toxic energy. I don't want to do it. And I've been living and happy and living my life and I've survived for so many years like this, and that's not going to change. People have a right to say, bitch, I don't like you. Leave me the fuck alone. And you know what? You have a choice. You can either sit your ass there and decide, oh, well, I don't like the fact that you don't like me. So I'm going to, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to think, get a life. I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to contact your children. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to sleep with your man. What? I'm going to hate on you. I'm going to try to do whatever I can to be a bother to you. Those people need to grow the fuck up. Grow up, damn it. People have the right to not like you. Go away. Go and I'm going to tell y'all something. People like that are very energetically greedy. So they'll say, okay, fine. Well, you don't want to be my friend. You don't want nothing to do with me. So I'm going to just feed on you. I'm going to energy harp. This is what they're doing. This is the shit that they do. And I cut your ass off. I cut the cord. I have the right to not like you and to be mean to you, just like you had the right to do the shit that you did, right? You had the right. You said, I'm going to use my freedom of speech. is what I've been told before. It's my freedom of speech to say this to you. Okay. That's just like, okay, you had the right to do that. And I have the right to cut your ass off of my energy. Period. And these people need to quit crying like babies. I don't owe anything to anybody except for my clients and my children. And in case I have a man in my life. And that goes for family too. You're creating too much burden every single day. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got problems. Blah, 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 blah. Your problems are your problems. It's not created by anybody else. You're creating your problems. You're too codependent. I'm the type of person where if you are not feeding, fucking me, or financing me, you got to get the hell up out of my face. Unless you're my child. Because in that case, there's not going to be any of those things. Your children don't feed you. You feed them, damn it. And that goes for parents too. Because you got a lot of parents running around here. Oh, I gotta feed off of my child. Since the fuck when? You're backwards. That's backwards. The older you get, the stronger and wiser that you get. A lot of people feel like, oh, I'm old and I'm weak. Since when? I understand if you're old and decrepit and can't get out of bed and you're sick, but we're not going to get too much on that. I'm focused on people that just don't know how to let go. Leave people alone, man. And you know what? You're going to hell for it. I think you can be the nicest person in the world to certain people. But damn it, that one person that you worried the hell out of and you got mad at them, I'm going to curse you and I'm going to talk about you behind your back if you don't want anything to do with me, especially when it comes to women. Especially when it comes to women. Okay. And now, and men, a lot of men, these men act like you're supposed to turn into a hoe and just spread yourself around like jelly because they need your energy, and they are energy harvesting purposely. My advice would be to not use Jezebel to manifest money. That would be my advice. I wouldn't use Jezebel oil. Personally, I manifest money all the time and I don't never use Jezebel oil. And as a woman, I don't really like it. I don't really like feeling like as a woman, I have to present myself, because Jezebel, that's like sexual energy. I don't feel that I should have to necessarily present myself sexually unless I've been under the possession of Jezebel. But I don't feel that that's right for a woman to do that. Necessarily for women to have to put their sexual energy out there to be respected in business, unless you are a call girl. And that I'm not. I'm a witch. I do work for people. That's what I do. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I manifest money all the time and I don't use Jezebel. I have the roots in my house, and I've been thinking about getting it out of my house. The last time I bought some, I threw it out too. Because it's not needed. It's not necessarily needed. I mean, yeah, you do want to attract wealth to yourself. Hold on a minute. If you're looking to attract a wealthy mate, but for me, I don't look for necessarily wealth. I look for potential. So I'm very different from a lot of these women, because it could be somebody that you're meant to be with and that's going to love you, that may not have a lot of money or cash on hand, but because I pay my own bills. I don't look to men to pay my bills. I pay my own bills. So, if I meet a man and we start to manifest together, then yeah, he'll be helping me, he'll be assisting me. But Jezebel oil, that's typically for if you're trying to attract a wealthy mate. Now, it can be used to attract wealth to you, but it comes with too much negativity. And I like to keep myself as pure as possible. That energy is very unfamiliar to me. Um, that energy is like, you know, it's unfamiliar to me. And it could be based upon the way I was raised, because my mother was very independent. And so, as long as I know that a man has a decent income, I'm not looking at his numbers. Like if a man came up to me and he made 30,000 a year, and I was in love with him, I would make him my husband. I can work with that. And it's not desperation. It's not. And so, I'm not necessarily with that. And I think it's nobody's business. Oh, how much money your husband make? Enough. How much does yours make? Okay. So, and I've made mistakes on YouTube my damn self by coming on here and telling people how much money that I make, and it caused the evil eye to be tossed at me, because so and I wish I never would have made that mistake, because I don't work for YouTube. I run my own private business. And, I think people on YouTube are way too obsessed with how much money that people make, and they're pocket watching constantly. And I think that it's a problem. So, yeah, just know that I'm doing well. There's too many crazy folks out here constantly focused on what you got and what you're doing. And I just don't think it's any of those people's business. And then people trying to compete, which is stupid within itself. There's billions of viewers on YouTube. Just pick them. Okay. There's billions of people searching the internet every single day. Just pick them. Okay. They may be looking for services. They may be looking for readings. They may be looking to buy wigs. And so I just think that that's stupid. And you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that works in opposition. People that are greedy like that, it works in opposition. It works opposite to you, because what they'll try to do is they'll try to steal, rob, kill, and the earth is very abundant. Calm down. Calm down. Like, those people are weird. That's just like right now, there's a lot of people freaking out. Oh my God, my rent is due. Oh Lord, I got to go and slaughter a baby. These people are nuts. They have no idea about money manifestation. Not really. Trust me, I've done it. I've been an entrepreneur for several years now, been independent and free of the system for 4 years now. So people know, but back to what I was talking about. People have the right to banish you the fuck up out of their life. And you can't go and say, oh, I'm going to get mad because you don't want anything to do with me, and you won't validate me, you won't talk to me, so I'm going to go and fuck up and try to fuck over your life. No, you can't do that. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of people doing that. And I believe that those people are about to get their fucking karma. And those people that try to maintain some kind of fucking cord to you, oh, I want a connection with you somehow. They're not supposed to be doing that. They need to go find their own path. Stop harassing people. They spiritually harass people. It's disgusting. And yes, they are. The energy harvesting gets worse towards the end of the month, guys. The energy harvesting gets worse for some reason because, I don't work on the first of the month schedule anyway. I'm abundant all month long, but people get desperate and start running around like stupid rats, towards the end of the month. It's really important, and usually all month. Some of them doing it all month, doing that energy harvesting thing. So they suck. You can tell when they're energy harvesting, and it sucks because it'll be like 10 or 20 or 30 people all energy harvesting off of one fucking person. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there, been there, done that. Been there, done that with these codependent, idiotic people who have no knowledge or wisdom. They're just idiots, and I'm sick of them. Go find your own way. I didn't even do that with my mama. When my mom was alive, my mama never got one phone call from me asking her for one penny. Now, my children, they're different. They're younger. They're just now getting out there in life, so I don't mind supporting them. But I got folks that got mamas that are trying to feed off of me. Like, where's your mama? Oh, I don't want to bother her, so I'm gonna bother you. So you got a lot of that on YouTube too, with complete strangers. I don't even know you. Who are you? And they'll get mad at your children. Oh, your children are an inconvenience to me because you got to take care of them and you can't take care of me energetically. And so that's when you start to become burdened by certain people. They become a burden on you. See, the one thing about me is that I've never wanted to be a burden on anybody. Never. So if somebody has accused me of being a burden on you, there's a lie. I am not the one. It's them. That's why I'd rather just social distance and stay away from people, seriously, because you got people out there pulling and pulling and pulling, pulling and pulling. And then when I pop up, because I'm ready to give, I'm always giving. I don't like for people to take from me though. If you sit your ass down and shut up, I might give something to you. You're not going to take nothing from me. That's my problem with people these days. And they're constantly pulling and pulling and pulling. Energy harvesting, I can tell that they're trying to do it when I kind of will feel dizzy. And they'll say, oh, well, they probably tell it to 5-year-olds. Oh, well, you're old. You're 5 years old. You're having a health problem. No, baby, you're just pulling. Some people are just very parasitic. Some people are just energy vampires. And even though they're not saying nothing, they're still doing it. And I've had enough with you. All day long, every day, all day long, they peeking around corners, constantly trying to watch you, throwing their cards on you. What she got now? What she? Oh, she doing a haul. Oh, what she got now? What's she doing now? Get the. Hey, Kate Renzo. You know what I do? I send your energy to your fucking mama. Whether or not she's dead or alive, I will send your energy to your mama. Let her turn over in her damn grave. Maybe she'll end up, seriously, because I get sick of it. I do. And then they'll try to act like, they'll try to compare that to a relationship, like you want a man. Well, you want a man, so that means that I got the right to feed on you. What? So they're trying to feed on you via sexually. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. This is the reason why I called her Lilith. They're doing some stupid shit called vampire magic. It's so stupid. What the hell is y'all? I can't. What the hell is vampire magic that a human that's not a vampire is gonna do? You're setting an intent to pull on a person's energy. Vampires don't like that. Some of my ancestors are vampiric, so I know what I'm talking about. And you got people doing vampire. There is no such thing as no damn vampire magic. Get out of here. Either you got it or you don't. If you don't got it, then go and do something else. Shit. Seriously. If you don't have the juice, then stop trying to take other people's juice. And I think eventually those people are going to lose their minds. They're going to lose it. They're going to end up going crazy. They've already went crazy with their vampirism. Wake up in the morning, you can feel them burdening and pulling on you. And sometimes it ain't even about money. It's about healing energy. They won't even give you an opportunity to heal yourself. They done pulled on so many people for so long that they don't even give the people an opportunity to recover or rejuvenate themselves. And they're just like locusts. They just pull and pull, and they will pull on you till your ass is dead. Better do something about it. There is no such thing as vampire magic. Vampires are already supernatural beings. They don't have to do magic. They don't have to sit up there and light a red candle or a female candle and tie it to themselves. I saw some of them doing that ritual where they tie themselves to another woman that they want to be or they want to pull on, and then they just be they just be trying to set an intent. I'm gonna pull this person's energy towards me. If you don't give me what I want from you, then it's spiritual rape. That's all they're doing, and that's how spirit sees it. And vampires see it as rape too. That's why I've never slept around. I got enough energy for one man and my children. That's it. You got men that are pulling on you too, on your feminine energy, on your essence. You got men doing it too. They're disgusting. Right. Exactly. Vampires don't have to do magic to get what they want. They don't have to do a spell to, oh, I'm going to cast a magical spell to pull on this person's energy because I need to get me a few extra groceries. Yeah. What? They crazy. And they'll say, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm so and so and so. Right, right. And see, when people don't listen to me, that if you're not a person that listens to me, then I can't deal with you. You know, I can't. If you don't feel that what I'm saying is real, I don't know what to tell you. Especially when people are vampiring off of you, you tired. And I'm telling you that this person is doing this and you don't even want to listen to me. You want to say, So that is what is happening. And so I'll just say, that's if you ever walk up to a person that's being vampired on and you just say, hey, hello, how you doing? They go, what the fuck do you want? It's like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not the problem. you know what's going on with you? So more than likely, it's like, I'm not the one that's burdening you. I got enough of my own to be truthful to you, with you. That's why I social distance. I don't have a lot of people, that, unless they're clients, and my clients are actually paying for my time and energy. And if you are stealing energy, you are creating debt for yourself, spiritual debt that you ain't gonna never be able to repay. Hey, Ella. Okay. And I cannot stand them. And 9 times out of 10, the reason why I cut ties with you is because you were pulling on me, and my spirit said, oh no, oh God, no, this person gotta go. This person gotta go. This person is gonna feed off of you. This person ain't got shit going on. This person ain't gonna do nothing but pull on you. And so my spirit said, let it go. Okay. And then they get mad. No. And it always gets worse towards the end of the month because a lot of them are, I'm not even going to say. There's a lot of different herbs that you can use for that condition. Lavender is one of them, and eucalyptus will cut off the connection. And I always have my sword. I always have my sword and my cauldron ready for them. Sometimes I'll be on my table and my sword will just fall on the floor. And that spirit letting me know, you need to grab your sword. That's Saint Michael letting me know, you need to grab your sword and cut somebody off. Cut that cord, cut it, cut it. Because a lot of people will not handle their spiritual business like I do. I handle my spiritual business. You know what I'm saying? I do. And that's the spiritual business through my bloodline that has nothing to do with a complete stranger on YouTube. So I handle my business the way I'm supposed to. But a lot of people don't want to handle their business because they want to be, because they scared to do it now. Because I know my spiritual problems. I know my issues. And I know how to solve them. Yeah, that reclaimed power oil that I got, it is good. I got a big old batch of it. I just made another batch of it with turmeric in it too. Turmeric is good too. Just burning turmeric, it's good, or either bathing in it. So it sucks. Leave folks alone. And it's not a coincidence that it gets worse towards the end of the month. They feed on you so much and they'll try to suck you dry to the point where you can't even take nutrients into your body. You can't eat all day, and they do it during the day. They do it during the day while the sun is out. Hey, Jen. Hyssop and cloves is really good. Cinnamon is really good. And sometimes you just have to do that in your reversals. I reverse your energy harvesting spell, because that's what it is. It's a spell. It's not real. It's not like a real vampire. That's why Lilith was willing to help me out so much for years, because she saw that. And, she does nothing but punishes them because, they're pretending that they're vampires and they're not. Okay. And they're actually trying to feed off of vampires, which is weird. Hold on, y'all. So whenever I get a client that has somebody pulling on their energy, I always make sure that I specifically state that their energy harvesting spell is reversed, because that's what it is. It's a spell. That's why we use black and red. The black is to get rid of the intent, and the red is to take your power back. That's why if you don't have no other color candle, use red and black. And sometimes you have to use white as well, because you want to purify. Usually they will, they'll have something really rude to say to you. They're abusive. Okay, they're abusive. Now, I'm not accusing anybody. Because I'm working on clients and stuff that are having their energy harvested too, but it just really pisses me off. It really does. It really, really, it irritates me to no end, because there's a lot of people, since I guess a lot of people have a God complex. I tell people all the time, I am not God. I am a child of God. Oh, I have several videos up about reversals, but I'll talk to you guys about it during my haul today. And then that's another thing. I can sense that it's jealousy and they don't want me to do a haul video. So that's when they get to trying to mess with you. And it sucks, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I would never, ever, ever run a company. Those people are going to get the hand of God. They gonna catch God's hand. Okay. They'll feed on you and feed on you and feed on you, and then they'll go, oh, look at these people. They're getting all skinny. What? You get to losing weight, and so a lot of people be thinking, oh, well, that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not, I like being fluffy and healthy. That's what the women in my family look like. There's nothing wrong with it. It's, yeah. No shade to skinny people, but y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway. And it's a lot of that going on. Why do y'all think people are suffering from anemia? Why would a person be anemic for what? Why would somebody just all of a sudden become deficient in nutrients? Even if you don't eat, your body holds that stuff in reserve. When they feed off of you, the actual medical symptoms that you're getting of anemia and Vitamin B deficiency is coming from people feeding on people. And see, women have to ovulate every month. They have to have periods. And they'll be trying to feed on you while you on your period. Like, what the fucking hell? That ain't your period. That's my period blood. Like, what the fuck? They're energy harvesting. Whenever you feel that, like when you just feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's in energy harvesting is what they're doing. Y'all, that is my groceries. That's exactly what they're doing because they're codependent. You know, it's just like a baby sucking on a mama's titty, only it's a grown ass person, you know, sucking the teat. Hello. Oh, okay. No problem. They got to verify my ID because I ordered some Benadryl. Ain't that something? They must have just started doing that. Where's my purse at? And see, I'm a very solid person. I got that Virgo in my moon. I got that Taurus in my Venus. And so I'm a very solid person. If I'm very grounded, but somebody's been pushing it. And from what spirit's showing me, this person got like 8 to 10 candles going. Put them damn candles out and gone somewhere. It just ain't meant for you. God damn. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find my purse. Here it is. It's on the kitchen table. Yeah, shit. Anytime and especially when it comes to people's spiritual gifts, it's well known that they're trying to feed off of people's spiritual gifts. That's pretty much well known that they're doing that. And you be feeling like you getting ready to pass out. But that's why women faint. Get all faint and lightheaded and shit. And it be this greedy person sitting up there got 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 candles lit on you, trying to pull on you purposely. Thank you, sir. Okay, perfect. I appreciate you. You're welcome. I'll get my son to get the groceries. And you think they care about your personal health? They hope you die. They're like, I hope you die while I'm feeding off of you. Karma. Karma is coming for those people. Thank you. I always call them Maeve, and I don't know what it is about that lady. Either Maeve or Lilith. I always call to one of them. And it bam. Pull it all back. Pull it all back. So people that's doing that, they're energy harvesting, but they're still broke. I mean, it don't even work for them. They still don't have money. They still can't survive. Yeah. Now, some people are good, at it, I guess, but the ones that I've seen, they ain't even got nothing. The hell is wrong with you? I got tired of it, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. And that don't mean that I got to die and all that crap. That just means that, I really do hope that something happens to these people, seriously. Because goddamn, your life sucks. And they'll say, well, Well, we try and feed off of you, and we gonna talk about you, and you're suffering. No, boo. I don't have to talk about you at all. I don't have to say anything about you. I can live my life and hold my head high and have dignity, and that's something that you can't have. And they suck. And I'll be over here. I'll be having readings to do. I got a reading to do right now. I have a reading to do right now that I had to postpone because now I got to waste one of my red candles so I can pull my fucking energy back. Ridiculous. And quit trying to say people crazy because we all know that you're doing it. Because you're ignorant as sin. Just consecrate a red candle. And that's why my spirits had me make that clove oil too. Because if you take that clove oil also and put it on the candle, and you take this, but I've been using just this Reclaim My Power oil. You consecrate it to pull your energy back from anybody that's trying to siphon or vampire off of you. And just light a candle. Sometimes I put the candle in like a bowl of water to make it move faster. So it ain't always a curse. A lot of people be stuck on curse, curse, curse. No, it ain't always a curse. Sometimes it's somebody pulling on your energy, trying to steal what you have. And people will sit up there, they'll throw the cards. They'll be like, what kind of blessings do me and Jamila got? Or, y'all know what I mean. What kind of blessings we got coming in this month? Uh, like I said, God bless the child that has its own. Because a lot of these people don't have it. And they want to come out here and they want to be entrepreneurs. Just go get a job. Why would you need to vampire somebody's energy to work a regular job? That doesn't even make any sense to me. But some of these entrepreneur niggas out here, they're like, we're going to vampire for somebody because you're not really no entrepreneur. You ain't really got it like that, evident, if you got to go through all that, boo-boo. It must not evidently be your bag. And then they get mad when you get an attitude. That's why I said I ain't gotta be nice to you. I ain't got a front for you. I tell you to your damn face. I don't pussyfoot around with people. And they'll say, well, I'm gonna give you an anxiety attack. Well, hell, I'm gonna have an anxiety attack anyway. Well, what you doing? When somebody trying to pull pieces and parts of you and pull on your energy, that's what's gonna cause the anxiety. So I'd rather just tell them people to their damn face, look at here. Look at here. Okay. And I keep a jar. I keep a protection jar for that. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And so people that don't do it are at a disadvantage constantly because they don't hear me though. But they're constantly tired. And I don't like being tired. So a lot of us are being energy harvested. We barely got enough. These people pull on us so much that we barely got enough damn energy to fucking clean up the damn kitchen, let alone the whole damn house. The hell you supposed to do? Lay down all damn day? What the hell is that? Shit, I like to be up and sitting up. I'm never just laying down all day. If I'm laying down all day, you better believe that somebody's energy harvesting off of me. They'll say, now you just lazy. I've seen people energy harvest and accuse people of being lazy. You're disgusting. No, you are energy harvesting. I've already confirmed it. They'll say, oh, well, your cards is lying to you. No, they are not, because as soon as I start doing the work, my energy comes back. Come on now. Let's not be stupid. And that's one of the reasons why I, there's been times where I've thought about leaving YouTube, but it's not going to matter. Leaving YouTube ain't going to do shit because those people already got your number. Hello, they got your number and they going to feed off of you any damn way. They going to feed off of you any damn way. So you have to say, I reclaim all of my power, all of my energy. And I like to have a candle. I like to use a red candle. And you can also tell if they're energy harvesting if your back is hurting. See, I don't kick it with energy harvesters. They have a deficit. They have a debt within them. I don't like energy harvesters at all because I feel like they're too much of a liability. So I don't do the energy harvesting. If you somebody that got it, either you got it, or you don't. One or the other. And some people just don't have it. Okay, and why should somebody else have to give up? That's why I ain't never been into. I ain't gonna give over my power to nobody. I will give to the people in my life that matter to me. But you can't bring your friends. Sometimes people be like, I got some friends right here. Like, no, that's why I ain't never been into. That's why I'm a monogamous woman. And I just because my energy is delicious. It is delicious. It's like fresh morning dew. If it's 2011 people feeding off of you, and them people don't care, they like zombies. That's why I call them zombies. That's why I call those people zombies. Because they don't have no sense of sensibility, they don't care. Even if you blow their head off, they just still coming. If you blow their head off, their body get to twitching. What the hell is up with these people? And what happened to them? Like, what is it? So you just consecrate your red candle. Because, if y'all being energy harvested, hell, y'all ain't even gonna have the damn energy to go in. And some people are just trying to steal your soul. some people, some people are trying to switch places with you. Like, I don't want to be me, I want to be her. Like, are you kidding me? Like, god damn. Just consecrate. Let me turn on my camera real quick. Make sure that ain't none of my personal work out here. Okay. You just consecrate your red candle, take your energy back. You're gonna pour some water in there to move it faster. You're gonna pour some chamomile and some clove in there, and get it popping. And then they'll get mad. Well, if I can't feed off of you, I'm gonna send you some death magic. Ooh, God is gonna get you. Ooh, ooh. Oh my God. And sometimes you gotta go tell your spirits, like, if I go and I talk to LA or if I talk to Shango, like, you got to tell them what they doing. Like, okay, these people are doing this again. I tell Lilith, you got to have a conversation with them. Hey, they trying to do this and do that. Can you please do this and do that? Hell, a closed mouth don't get fed. So a lot of people think that when it comes to deities, they should just automatically know what to do and what you need. No, not all the time. You got to communicate with them. Even if it's in your mind, or you know what I'm saying, you got to communicate with them. So, I'm gonna go in the kitchen real quick too, though, because I want to see if I got some nettle leaf in there. And you know what's crazy? When my grandma was alive, my grandma, I would always go to my grandma if I ever needed to borrow $20 or something. Like, grandma, can I borrow $20? Everybody in the family would do that, but that's different. that's different. I'm not none of these people's grandma. I'm not your mama. I'm not your provider. I don't have to provide for you. I can decide who gets my energy or not. It's just like my grandmother. If you came there and she didn't know, but she like, I ain't giving you no more money. She told me one time, she said, this is so funny. She said, don't you already owe me $20? I ain't giving you no more money till you pay me back my $20. And so I said, well, Grandma, I need 40. She said, how much you got? I said, I got 20. Well, give me your 20 back and I'll give you back. But my grandma was so sweet. I love her so much. She was, oh Lord, hilarious. That was back when I was a kid. So I don't know. And then a lot of times when people need money, that damn bad. I need money. I need money now. Drugs, some crack. Just think if a person has a house note, uh, and drug habit, then that and then some. And that's no shade that do higher drugs. A lot of you guys, decent people enough. A lot are you support your own habits. You're not sitting there doing vampire magic. I ain't never heard of shit like that. It's so stupid. They went on a feeding frenzy the day before yesterday. They started feeding. The day before yesterday. And I believe cold and baby, linden flower, calendula, blessed. So I don't think I have any nettle. I might though. I'm gonna get some. And I stay the hell away from people sitting up there empiring out people. That's stupid. Like get a life. You lost your mind. Okay. Too. And St. John's wort is good. Got a lot of these herbs in here are good for literally quick, you know, that you can put in the air. Rosemary is good too if that's all you have. Oh, I like wormwood too. I got some of that. I don't have any nettle leaf though. I need to get some. Yeah, I need to get some. Cause it takes a lot of wisdom to build up your supply of your money, especially when you're doing money manifestation. It takes a great deal of energy. I typically do that with the elements earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Especially the herbs and food. And then I also feed my goddesses. Y'all saw that I was making offerings to the goddess on Monday. So I don't feed off of nobody. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to feed off of nobody. and not feed off them, not like that, like goddamn. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, they do that. Right. And it's like you can't even sleep at night. And whenever I have any kind of insomnia, that's how I can tell somebody doing something. So what I was suggesting, what I'm going to start doing is that if I ever have any kind of anxiety, I'm going to light a red candle and start pulling my energy back is what I'm going to start doing. And maybe have a 7-day red candle going. Because they are feeding like crazy. And I do believe that it's somebody getting ready to die. Now, some people, when they getting ready to die, they'll try to pull on people so that they won't die. And that's another scary aspect of it, is that if somebody's getting ready to pass away, they'll try to vampire off of people that have. That's why, shit, I'm not. Let me take that back. I'm not healthy. You can't tell sick people that you healthy because here they come. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, and that's present a lot on YouTube. It's here a lot on YouTube. Complete strangers, they don't need to do organ harvesting. Hell, they'll just pull on you energetically. And this is a secret that not many people talk about, but Jamila will. Fuck that shit. Exactly. Yeah. So I pulled out some herbs. I like to use that wild lettuce leaf as well. So, they suck, man. They do. And see, what they used to do in cases like this is they would gather up bushes of these herbs and just burn it. They just gather up bushes of it and just burn it, and that would stop a lot of that, because it's been going on since the dawn of time. And they suck donkey butt is what they suck. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, back to just to end this off on what I was talking about with people not having to be, so people that are like that, they're like very devilish and sneaky and conniving. And if they can't have some kind of connection with you, because I can tell that I don't need to be around somebody when I talk to you and all of a sudden, you know, I can't keep food in my refrigerator. Something ain't right with you. Now that don't always mean that, but especially if you doing the work and you done did everything, you done, you know, what the fuck? So if I cut ties with you, that was why. Because you got something you got something that might be feeding off of you that's trying to feed off of me. And you have to be able to, you have to protect your energy. So people that are like that, they like, I'm gonna get this out of you no matter what. I'm gonna get this out of you. I'm gonna take from you. And I asked Saint Michael to just stab him with his sword. That's what I do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do like to feed off the crown chakra. And then if your hair grows out, they be like, look at you, you're bald headed. You have been literally, child. Valerian root tea is really good for that too. You know, so and then meditation. Okay, do your astral travel. Go over to that motherfuckers. Get in their astral space and pull your energy back. Just in a New York minute, you can go and fucking pull your energy back. You know, so that's what that is. That's why they always looking for the takedown. Somebody, especially in social media, when somebody has built themselves up, they're all, that's when they'll start to, things will start taking a drastic turn. And see, I ain't the one. I am not the one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I'm not ignorant. And so they know I'm not ignorant. They like, oh shit, I'm still gonna try. Well, you're gonna fail straight up and down. Because energy harvesting and shit and stalkers, they will cause health problems. They cause health problems in people every damn day. And so Lilith considers herself to be like my great grandmother, and she just ain't gonna have it. And I do work with a lot of different deities, and it's nothing wrong with doing that. You can't, if you just working with one and you out in social media, that might be a problem. Now, I do know that one of the goddesses, I think that Oshun, she's really powerful with that, but it depends on what you got going on. And I got too much going on to where I only work with one deity. So I think it depends on the person. you know these people will try to take the very breath out of your body because depending on what they dealing with, either they have an anxiety or either they having problems, some other kind of problem. They probably have breathing issues. And see, I've always had allergies, but I ain't never had asthma. So when I had some asthmatic symptoms, I was like, oh hell no. I realized what was going on. Real eyes see the real lies. They realize the real lies. So thank God I got this apothecary. Boy, they freaked out when they saw that apothecary. They was like, what the? We can't get past that. We cannot get past that. And they can't, you know? So y'all protect yourselves and make sure that y'all keep something, because it could be worse, because some of them, hold on, some of them will be trying to feed off of you until you die. And that's why I talk about this shit publicly. Like, that shit's gonna backfire on you, boo boo. Straight up and down is gonna backfire on you, because I'm not doing nothing to feed off of you. And some of the energy harvesters will say, Y'all eating off of me. How? What the fucking hell? Sometimes I work 12 hours a fucking day at my business. So they're terribly delusional as well. Or either they trying to delude you or elude you with some shit. You know? All right, y'all. Protect your families. Okay, protect yourself. Okay, I gotta go because I gotta get these protection jars mailed out. So I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I will be back way later after the sun goes down. Because it seemed like they feed during the day. So that's how you can tell these are not vampires. They're feeding during the day when the sun is out. Vampires typically feed at night. And why they would be trying to feed off a high priestess Jamila is stupid as hell. Because some people are just stupid. You know? And why they would be trying to feed off of my people too. Like my people, my clients that follow me, why they would be doing that either is stupid as hell too. So Beltane is May the 1st. I'm not going to, we can do a new love ritual if that's what you want, but we need to we need to reclaim our power. So, I think that's how I'm going to work that ritual out is to where I'm going to use red candles and water for anybody that gets into Beltane, because I already identified that one of my long-term peeps needs it. So, that's the game plan for that. Okay. Get your spiritual knowledge up. I will catch you. It's a lot out there, man. It's a lot out there. Hell, and I was having a conversation with Jesus Christ the other night, and he said, "Well, things have gotten different since I walked the earth. So things have advanced. That's why we use other deities. That's why we have to. Now, I call to Belial, and he'll shut it all down. Belial he gets mad when I don't go to him because I'll shut them all down. Okay, just give me a vessel to come through and I will come through for you. So, and that's okay. That's actually thebomb.com. Because Belial came to me about 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "You was doing some dark workings and you didn't call to me." I was like, "Oops." Mm-hmm. I'll catch y'all later. Love and light and blessings to y'all. Okay. I'm sorry we going through this. People, let me say this before I go. There's a better way of doing things than feeding off of other people. And you ain't gonna never get up if you do shit that way. You ain't gonna never get up on your feet if you do shit that way. It took me 3 years to build my business, to develop myself. I wasn't worrying about no fucking body else. I was worried about myself. You have to work on yourself. And when you are interrupting people that are working on themselves because you are pathetic and can't get your fucking mind right, that ain't those people's problem. So that's why people don't really like you or fuck with you. That's why I don't, at least. That's why I don't fuck with you. Because of that reason. Okay? All right, y'all. Blessings. Bye-bye.